What is up, guys? So I bought a car, actually traded a motorcycle for it. Doesn't owe me anything. The bike I've had forever. It doesn't, like I said, I don't owe any money on it. Came as a really good deal. I tried to secure this car for probably a month and a half. It went from person to person to person on Marketplace. I guess the ad kept getting deleted or something like that. But I finally got it. So I got this pink B13. The exterior, it's pink. I don't care about it. I'm not keeping it. The paint job is pretty rough. It's rusty in a lot of places. The windshield broke because the hood flew up, destroyed the roof. Good thing, rear quarters are solid. And it's got a lot of really crazy parts on it. BC coils, for example. It's got a P11 transmission. It's fully built, so that's also really cool. So yeah, I'm gonna start taking this thing apart. Basically what I'm gonna do is take this engine and put it in the black car. So I'll get to it and let's see what we could do. So I started tearing into the pink car. Am I disappointed? Yes, kind of. Am I bummed? Yeah, because it's a little bit more hacked up than I thought it was going to be. Not too big of a deal. Nothing that's not fixable, which is nice. But like, some work that I just straight up don't approve. So what's weird, first of all, is you could see how bad of a job they did painting. Like, it looks like they didn't mask anything. It sucks. Altogether, it sucks. Now, they have a tile blow-off valve. Sorry, they have a tile blow-off valve. They have a tile wastegate. What the hell is this? Okay, some more crazy things. The oil drain. The oil drain is all schmegged up. I don't even know what all that is. So I have to take I have to like grind most of that stuff off and weld it like it should be, or thread it in. I have to figure out a solution for that. But this car was making 500 horsepower. Am I gonna make that? No. I want to turn it down. I want it to be a good functioning street car. Because when this was, I drove this thing home. It would be super laggy until 4,500, 4,700 RPM, and then it would just burn the tires off. So I ordered a Precision 6262, so that will actually give me power low end. I should start spooling right around 3,200-ish. So yeah, we'll see. I got the turbo off. I got coolant lines off. I got most of the stuff out of here that I don't want in the way. I'm going to continue to take the rest of the accessories off. I have to take things like the vacuum line off the booster. I have to take these heinous brake lines off. So I got a lot of the stuff disconnected. I actually made a lot more progress than I thought I was going to make. I'm still not too happy with it, but the engine was really strong. It performed almost flawlessly. It had a weird hiccup because they switched injectors and didn't get it tuned, so I think it was just dumping too much fuel. Actually, I know it was because there was a lot of there's a lot of black smoke there. So I got the driver's side harness out, and that's up here. I don't have anything labeled because I'm not using this harness, but I have been taking pictures. It's a good idea when you start disassembling things. Take pictures, label it on your phone, do everything like that. Just in the slight chance that you do forget, you can always go back to your pictures and double check. So they had this MSD like mounted all crazy over here. I'm gonna make a little mount to probably, you know, tuck it down there or something. I got the throttle body off and the intake manifold off. I gotta get these just awful brake lines out of here. Next I'm probably gonna get this power cable to the starter out. Then really it's not too much more. I gotta get the fuel lines off and the alternator, and then I can hoist this thing out of here. So hopefully on Sunday this will be a naked engine bay. So we'll do a little YouTube magic, and it's out. So I got it out. Wasn't too bad, wasn't too great. The person that did it, I want to trash talk him, wasn't great. So I'm gonna take the rest of the rear suspension out. As you can see, I got the BC coils here, tile wastegate, tile blow off valve. I'm gonna take the rear coils out, and there's a rear strut bar in there that I want. And then this thing is going to my friends in a couple towns over. So I'll probably pick it up when I'll probably pick it up and back. So I'll see you in a bit. Back again with more Sentra content. The car, finally got it pulled in. I got the Civic done. I'll show you guys the Civic on another date so we can go over it and look at the wheels. I got it all on. I took it for a ride. It rides amazing. VC did a great job making those coils. Perfect spring rates for that car. So I'm going to be putting the Sentra up on jack stands, taking the wheels off, getting some more stuff off, but I got something. No, they're not raised. I don't know why they came in this box, but that's crazy that everybody has one of these. So I got these. I got them for a great deal. I couldn't really pass it up, and I think with the green, didn't mean to say that. I think with the color of the car that I'm gonna do, these will look killer on there. So I'm gonna take the wheels off, mock these up just to see the offset and stuff. It's a really not an aggressive wheel. It's a 15x7 plus 22, I think. So it's not really that crazy. But this car can't really handle that much. And 16s look really good on it, but I want to try 15 because I like the way that 15s look on there, and you can run a little bit beefier of a tire. I think these are 16x45. It's always like when you're trying to look for the number, it takes the longest. Yeah, these are 225/45s. And I'd like to run, I think, 205/50 with the 15, and that'll be great. I am going to be posting these up for sale probably in the next week or so. Yeah, and I'll get this thing up on jack stands. We'll see how Also, I took the engine out of the pink car. Pretty happy with it overall. I know I said I was pretty bummed before. I'll show you that in a second. But overall, I'm pretty happy. I learned about this manifold. One of my Sentra friends said it was complete junk. This one flows really well. There's no cracks in it. So I'm probably just gonna refresh it, maybe sear coat it, something. But it's in really good shape. The inside is freaking spotless. I got a full kit for it, a full seal kit. Turns out it is a VVL. I wasn't lied to. So that's really awesome. I got a new little guy here. This is not what I wanted. So this is a 6262, but this is a big exhaust housing, and I wanted a .63 instead of a .82. This thing does look really cool on there. Let's see if I could set you up. Obviously it needs to be clocked, but this turbo clears. The old eBay turbo that was on here actually was hitting the block, and I think it might have messed it up because it got TIG welded there. So this clears really well. Yeah, exhaust will go down that way. It'll be a party. So let's get these wheels on and well, these. So it looks a little weird now because no tires are on them, but I think the rear I might need a spacer before because it's not it's high offset as I thought. Maybe, I don't know, not whatever. But this looks cool. They, like I said, they look super small because of there's no tires on them. So they look great on there. They're gonna look sick when there's tires on and it's actually lowered. And I put my big brake kit on. Got a big brake kit from Sika, I believe it's called. I've heard great things about them. A couple of drifters use them, so I have nothing but high hopes for them. So I'm gonna start taking apart the engine harness, maybe getting things labeled, getting holes, because what I am doing is I'm shaving the bay. So there's things like this. I'm gonna cover that. I'm gonna cut this little tab off. I'm gonna cut this tab off. I'm gonna get rid of this because it's not doing anything. So I'll cut that out, and I'm gonna label each thing as I go along. I actually really like what they did here, the little plugs. I might keep those. I might keep this because I am getting rid of power steering, but I might keep these bolt locations because I'll probably end up putting a breather there. Other than that, I mean, I don't really, I might make that hole a little bit bigger for intercooler piping. I'll fix that hole because that's atrocious. Or what I'll end up doing is I'll come down like that and around. That'll probably be the best bet. So I'm gonna take basically everything off so I can really start getting this thing going. Again, as I'm doing this, I'm labeling, well, I'm tagging right now absolutely everything, even the ground. I know that I'll know what it is, but just in case I'm in a rush and this car is going to get put together in a rush, but it's going to get put together correctly. It doesn't matter what you're doing, always be sure to tag your stuff, because you never know. You might forget it, you might, you know, do this, that, and the third, who knows. So just tag it. It's a lot easier. Taking tape off is elementary. So also another thing, if you don't really know what connectors are, like what they go to, it's a good idea to label each part of it. So I don't know what I would even call these. I'm gonna call this like fuse panel passenger side when I label it, but I'm not gonna know when I go to do this because it's the same color cable going in. Label this one 1, label this one 1, label this one 2, label this one 2. So just so when I go to redo this in a few weeks, that it's going to be fresh in my mind that, okay, this is number 1. I can't mess this up, because this will plug into here, and I'm sure it won't run right. So. So I got a majority of the wiring harness out to the side. There's a couple of other things like electrical tape stuff, whatever, grounds that are still connected. It's getting late, gotta put the baby to bed, so I'm gonna end the video there. Yeah, not really much else. I'm gonna continue working on it probably tomorrow, and that way I'll probably have the engine out tomorrow. I'll have most of the suspension bits out. I'll have probably a bare engine bay tomorrow. So hopefully I'll get some good content, and we'll post 2 videos a couple days from each other instead of every other week or every week, whatever I've been doing. So yeah, like, comment, subscribe. Please share it and do this. I'm at 53 subscribers, which is pretty big for me because I started with 0. So yeah, if you could like it, tell people to watch it, tell people don't watch it, I don't care. Thanks, guys.